Welcome to Boxing on the Record with Randy. First of all, hit the like, subscribe, share. It's free. Don't cost you nothing, but it helps out with the channel. Uh, Today I want to talk to you about Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. We're not hearing much about them in the news anymore. And I'm just trying to ask myself why. And I don't come on here claiming to know everything. It's just my opinion. That's why I asked for y'all to give y'all opinion and how y'all feel about it in the chat or on the comments. So I'm beginning to think that Terence Crawford has broken Errol Spence's will. I know I'm gonna get a lot of people say, give me pushback and say, that's Errol Spence. He's the icon. He's a bone collector. He's done everything he said he was gonna do. He's a big fish and this, that, and the other. Which all that is true. I mean, Errol Spence is a great fighter. You can't take nothing away from him. But sometimes even the great fighters, when they get into a war, well, every fight takes something out of you, but when they get into a war, get into it with an opponent, and he take them to that point, or she take him to that point, then it's a whole different ball game for them. They're no longer the same. You're no longer the same after you get into a fight and lose anyway. But to lose in the fashion that Errol Spence lost in, I don't think in a million years he would have ever thought he would have lost like that. I think Errol Spence thought he was gonna go in there and bulldog Crawford. I think he thought he was just gonna go in there and impose his will on Crawford, break him down physically and mentally. He even said that, so I guess it's safe to say that that was his intention. But as they say, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. For the record, Errol Spence is my guy. I rock with Errol Spence, but I was rocking with boxing before I started rocking with Errol Spence, and I'm gonna be rocking with boxing when Errol Spence is gone. So I just have to call it like I see it. And I understand some people they hold to what they fighter. They just hold to them regardless of what. They find any excuse. They find anything to um to hold their fight up, kind of like their children. Sometimes you ruin their children like that. So sometimes you can ruin your favorite fighter like that, or as if this fighter knows you and y'all buddy, and he's not gonna call you anymore, and y'all not gonna go play golf, or y'all not gonna play spades, or whatever the case may be. But I have to call it the way I see it. And I think Terence Crawford has broken Errol Spence's will. We don't hear from Errol anymore. We used to hear from him every now and then. We used to, uh, he'll talk, he'll come on and talk. We haven't heard anything from Errol. And I think getting beat that bad done something to him. He probably would have been better off if he just got knocked out and not got brutally beaten like he did. Yeah, you could say he's a dog. He got knocked down. He got back up. But you have to understand he's in a fight right now. He can't lay down. He got to get up because the inner man in him saying you have an opportunity to win. So, but you got to get up to win. So, of course, he gonna get up every time he get knocked down because he's still trying to win. But after all the lights go out, after all the fans go home, after the popcorn gets stale, and after the soda get flat, and you sitting home all alone, reliving that moment, it began to take a toll on you physically, mentally. You don't really want to go back through that anymore. Earl Spence, they've been training for him for 5 years. And we understand how boxing works. And I've said this before. Anytime you're facing an opponent, your team job is to study the tape. You got 8 to 12 weeks to figure out what this fighter do right, what this fighter do wrong, capitalize off it. When a man has been following you for 5 years, there's nothing you can do that he don't already know. They've been preparing for him for a long time. If you don't think getting brutally beat like that changes your stance in boxing or changes how you feel about boxing or changes something in you, look at my other guy, Adrian Broner. Everybody know I like Adrian Broner. People still tease me to this day. My group, our group tease me to this day about Adrian Broner. I always say, Adrian Broner can still do it, but which I know Adrian is gone. Adrian been gone. But I just say that let them know that's still my guy. But we know he gone. Adrian won't beat no more champions again. But after the Madonna fight, Adrian was never the same. Never the same. So we don't know what this fight has done to Errol. Only Errol know. Only Errol know. They say he can beat some more champions or whatever at 54, maybe even 60. He may not be able to. He may not be able to. Boxing is more mental than anything. And when you get beat like he did, you relive that moment every time you get in the ring. Adrian Broner stopped throwing punches because Madonna was hitting him so hard that he couldn't think about nothing but defending himself. So now when he get in the ring, he reliving the fact that Madonna hit him like that. So if this person here gonna hit him like that. Y'all tell me what you think. Do you think Crawford has broken Earl will? Because that's what Earl said he was gonna do to Crawford. And Earl know if he would have beat Crawford like that, he would have broke Crawford. But he thought he thinking he would have. We don't know until it would have actually happened. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, and I'm out of here like last year.